Barbara's question.
Barbara says, is it better to take supplements or vitamins in the morning or the evening? For example, I've heard that it's best to avoid taking D in the evening. Is this true?
I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that either.
I've never heard that. I would love, if you are watching this live, post that. I would love to know that. While there are supplements that may be better to take earlier in the day, right? There are certain adaptogens, right, which are either herbs or sometimes medicinal mushrooms that can be a bit more activating. Lion's mane is a mushroom, for instance, that is more activating and energizing, helps with focus. That wouldn't be something that you would take before bed. But there's not that many where you really have to make sure you're timing it. Often I tell people when it doesn't matter with a medication or supplement, the best time to take it is when you're going to remember to take it. And if it's something that could upset your stomach, you want to take it with food. And one example of that is zinc. Zinc is great for the immune system. It's a mineral that we all really need more of, but it can cause some pretty bad nausea. I experienced that myself. So zinc is something I will only take with a meal.
Yeah.
Multivitamins usually have minerals like zinc in them. So often people will take their multivitamin with a meal, but I don't find most multivitamins, as long as they're not like a caffeine, energizing type of vitamin, you should be able to take it with breakfast or with dinner and not have a problem. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm generally in agreement with everything you said. As to the timing, I just wonder about the veracity of any evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, it's a little bit of a guessing game.
Yeah.
And what works for one person maybe doesn't necessarily work for another.
True.
So
yeah.
I don't know that there's any hard and fast rules about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't really matter about the hard and fast rules for everybody, because I'm not treating everybody. I treat you.
It works for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's really what it's about in the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you take your supplements in the evening and they keep you awake at night, for example, take them in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good.
That's right.
It's a very
if
good
you
point.
take it in the morning and the day goes better, take them in the morning.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Anyway, that's kind of. I'm kind of that way. If I take Benadryl, man, it puts me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
If I take Sudafed, which isn't supposed to put you to sleep in the daytime, guess what? It puts me to sleep. So I don't take it in the daytime, right? I just have to violate the rule. I take that at night if I need to take it. Right. Yeah.
So your reaction may be a little different. So it's best to experiment. It's an N equals 1 experiment. You are the only participant, so you just get to figure it out.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
But as far as vitamin D, I literally have never heard that. I generally take vitamin D just whenever, right? Like with a meal usually, because that's what I'm taking other supplements. Vitamin D though is unique. We have our D3. Yeah. Vitamin D3 is unique in that. Being that it's a fat-soluble vitamin, which is different than something like a B vitamin or vitamin C, which you do have to take every single day in order to continue to get benefit. Vitamin D, because it's fat-soluble, it hangs around longer.
Yeah.
So you really only have to take a dose once a week, but it has to still be the same dose that you would have taken if you took it every day. So for instance, this is 5,000. A lot of folks need to be on 5,000 a day. But some people say, I don't want to remember to take something every day. And I say, okay. Put an alarm on your calendar every Sunday. You take 7. They're tiny little gel caps, right?
Yeah,
or you take 3 on Saturday and you take 4 on Sunday. Super easy. Or if you meant to take it every day and it's Wednesday and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't take it yesterday or the day before, you take Mondays, you take Tuesdays, you take Wednesdays, you take all 3, right? So supplements like vitamin D are a lot more flexible in that. So not so much the time of day like you asked about, but you can take it less frequently as long as you're still taking an appropriate dose of it.
Yeah, I like vitamin D.
Yeah, I do too.
It's good for a lot of things.
Yes. And in the office, we have a D3, just a high dose of vitamin D3. We also have a D3 with K2. And I like that one, especially for women who have osteoporosis and they really need to make sure that their bones are getting strong with the vitamin D, helping the calcium get into the bones. So there are some variations of vitamin K2. It's just another fat-soluble vitamin that is good to do when you also are on vitamin D3. Good question.